Hey, what's going on? Aaron here. Hope you are doing well. If you're watching this video right now, you might be checking out this website right here called Remotiv, right? And you're wondering, is this a good way to find your dream remote job? Is this a good resource? Can you learn to generate income this way? Let's check out Remotiv and find out what it is and what it's not, all right? And then you can decide for yourself whether you want to check out this particular resource here in order to maybe find yourself a good remote job where you can generate some income for yourself, all right? Now, at any time, if you want to get my favorite way to get to $5,000 to $10,000 a month 100% from home, go ahead and click the link below and I'll send you my favorite strategy straight to your email. You can check that out if you would like. All right, now I've reviewed hundreds of different ways to make money on the internet, to generate more income for yourself. I've reviewed lots of different job portals, strategies, different types of make money online websites, courses, business models, and some of them are great and you can potentially make a lot of money, but a lot of them are actually a little bit of a waste of time. You can make very little income. Some of them are straight up scams. So let's take a look at Remotiv. Let's take a look at the website and find out whether this service is legit, whether you can really find a good remote job, or is this a waste of time and maybe there are other better strategies for you, okay? Now, Remotiv is actually a 100% legit remote job portal, okay? So essentially what you can do here is you can come here and find all sorts of different virtual and remote jobs from anywhere in the world, which is very, very cool, right? It's got a very nice interface, really cool, I would say, user experience and interface. Pretty simple here. You know, if you want to divide locations up by countries, you can do that right here on the left hand side, right? Mainly US, UK, Canada, Germany, France, Spain, and the Ukraine. Okay, but not all positions are based in these countries. So some of them are global. And the way that you would do it right here is you would just kind of scroll down and you would see the available jobs here. You can see here, this is only for people based in Europe. This is for people based worldwide. This is worldwide, right? Some of them have European requirements. Some of them only based in, the USA. This one is in EMEA, right? Which is cool, right? So a lot of them are remote, but you might have to be based in that particular region, if that makes sense, if you want to apply for the job, right? You can also divide them by category. So if you have a particular skill set, or you're looking for a particular job in software development or customer service or design, marketing, sales, finance and legal, HR, you can check them out here. A lot of them are basically tech jobs, I would say. So remote tech jobs with tech skill sets. So things like software development, back end, front end development, SEO, a lot of marketing skill sets as well. These are the jobs that are the heaviest, I would say, or the most available inside of Remotiv. But they do have some marketing roles, they have sales roles, product roles as well. Okay, so let's take a look at some of these jobs so that you can kind of get a feel for what this is like. For example, if you had an SEO skill set, if you're a search engine optimization professional and you were looking for a remote job, for example, this one right here, SEO and content strategist, it's available worldwide. It's pretty cool. I'm going to click in and take a look at it. A very, very good description of the actual job. Okay, so the actual responsibilities, what they require, for example, is this a contract role? Is this a full-time role? What is a little bit about the company? You can kind of click here and find out what the company is about. If you really want to apply for this position, you would click on right here, apply for this position, and it will lead you to another website for you to actually apply. All right. So Remotiv is basically a remote job portal. It aggregates jobs, people advertise here, but where you apply will really depend on the actual client itself. So if I was to click on this button right here, apply for this position, this would be directly to the actual company itself, and they work off this platform called Workable, but you would apply directly into scrap.io, which is the actual company that is hiring for this particular role. Okay, so again, it really depends on what kind of role you're looking for, and it gives you an idea roughly here of how much you can potentially earn per annum. Okay, sometimes it's not based on per annum, but most of the jobs will actually list it in a per annum type of income. So this is roughly about $3,000 a month that they're looking to pay, all right, for a SEO and content strategist. So pretty cool right here, all right? So just need to be careful of the actual job that you're looking for. Sometimes they don't really list the salary properly, but for the most part it's based annually. So this one, full stack engineer, right? So you really do need full stack engineering experience. Okay, so a lot of these jobs require the skill set that they are looking for. Okay, if you don't have that skill set, you can't apply to these jobs, right? So if they're looking for a developer to do, you know, Python or HTML or whatever it is, you need to look at the requirements, because if you apply and you don't have that, for example, this one really requires you to understand Java, Spring Boot, Flutter, and AWS, or, you know, Kotlin, AWS, RDS, and Postgres, right? And if you don't have those skill sets, don't apply to these jobs. Okay, it's really, really important for you to understand that. This one pays between 50,000 and 70,000 euros per annum. So it's roughly about 5,000 to 6,000 euros per month, right? Apply for this position, and it'll bring you to wherever this particular company is accepting their job applications from, right? So this one is on hire.toggle right here, and this is where you would actually apply to the job. Okay, so this is from on a website called Toggle, right? So pretty cool right here. Okay, a lot of technical jobs, but the nice thing about it is that, you know, this is based all over the world. Okay, so you can take your time and really go through this, right? Now, here's what I would say about Remotive, right? I like this website because it allows you to find remote work. That's what we're talking about, right? A virtual job. That means that you can be based pretty much anywhere in the world. You can work from home. Some of them may require you to go in, but I think for the most part, most of these jobs are really remote, which means that you don't have to physically go into a physical office. Now, depending on the company and the job, sometimes you will have to go into the company. You have to read the requirements, okay? Not all of them will be 100% virtual. Some of them will have, you know, getaways where the company actually goes away once or twice a year. They meet up. I think that's pretty cool, because remember, Remotive is a real job site. All right, which means that you're joining real companies, you're working full-time jobs. It's just you're working remotely, right? So if you're looking for a full-time job, and you actually want to get hired for a salary, then this is a pretty cool website. Now, what this is not is you know, something where you can create a business and create income that way. This is really a job, all right? So that's the only downside, right? So it's a great remote job website. It's one step closer to you creating more freedom for yourself, but it's still a job at the end of the day, right? You still have to trade time for money, right? If you're not working, if you're not you know, delivering on whatever job you decide to get here and apply for, right, then you're not going to get paid a salary. Just remember that, okay? So if you want to check out Remotive, you can head over here to remotiv.com. The thing I like about this website is that it's helping people to create, you know, more virtual income inside of their lives, right? We're slowly moving away from you having to work a 9-to-5 job in a physical office, right? That's what I like about this website. It's giving people that opportunity. You do need to have the right skills though, okay? So if you are looking at software development and you don't have that skill set, you're gonna have to go learn that, okay? Go you know, improve your skill set in software development. If you don't have those skill sets, maybe you can do customer service, for example. There are a lot of customer service related jobs, right? Check this out. Look at this, right? Just customer service. I mean, we're talking about customer service virtually in Germany, in EMEA, in USA, in Greece, in the Philippines, right? So it's very, very cool, right? And you can check out some of these jobs. USA, for example, if you're based in the States, right here, you can read through this. What are the scope and requirements? All right, look at this. So again, you have to be, you know, you have to be careful and really check this out, right? Look, USA, so this is Tangelo, right? Customer service rep. Location, you got to be based in the USA, but this one requires you to speak Vietnamese. All right, that's really interesting. So if you don't speak Vietnamese, then you can't apply to this particular job. But if you do speak Vietnamese, right, and you want to apply to this job, you can apply right here. And again, it leads you to Workable, and you can apply right here. Vietnamese speaking role. This company is based in LA, but you can be based anywhere in the US. Okay, pretty cool stuff right there, all right? So again, just make sure you go through the requirements, because every single job is slightly different, all right? Now, if you want to check out Remotive, just head over to remotiv.com, and you can find a remote job here. But if you're watching this video right now, maybe you're looking for a way to not only create virtual income, but maybe you might be more interested in a way to stop trading your time for money, right? I used to trade my time for money. I was working as a normal corporate slave for a very, very long time, 2009, all the way until 2019. That's when I was able to quit my full-time job properly, right? And listen, if you're online, you probably understand that the internet is a very, very powerful place. and you can leverage a lot of skill sets, technology, tools, and resources in order for you to generate income without necessarily trading your time for money or being in a job. Now, having a remote job, I think it's better than having a physical job where you have to commute to an office, every single day, morning and come back in the evenings. But it's still not a replacement for having an income 100% online that does not depend on how much time you actually spend on the business itself or the thing itself. That means that if you're not necessarily working that day, you can still generate income. So if that's something that you would be more interested in or you would like to check out, right? My favorite way to get to $5,000 to $10,000 a month 100% from home, where you're not actually working for somebody else, you're actually a business owner, is a very specific strategy. If you'd like to check that out, just click the link below and I'll send you that strategy straight to your email. You can check it out if you would like. All right, I hope you enjoyed this review of Remotiv, and I hope to see you on another video review. Take care.